So if you guys saw AEW Collision yesterday, Tony Khan basically went on to explain why he essentially fired CM Punk. Although in the Twitter statement, if you guys didn't see that, he already pretty much explained it there. But he actually gave like a full 1 minute and 30-second video as to what actually was the real reasoning behind it, who advised them to do it, and everything like that. So I'm going to go ahead and play that clip for you guys. And you let me know in the comments down below if you agree with this decision or not. Roll it.
Today I had to make one of the toughest decisions of my professional career. Today I terminated Phil Brooks, CM Punk, for cause. This stems from a backstage incident at AEW All In last Sunday. The incident was regrettable and it endangered people backstage. That includes the production staff, the people who help put the show on every week, innocent people who had nothing to do with it. I've been going to wrestling shows for over 30 years. I've been producing them on this network for nearly 4 years. Never in all that time have I ever felt, until last Sunday, that my security, my safety, my life was in danger at a wrestling show.
I also want to say something here. I'm actually happy he's blinking because, for the most part, they say that Tony Khan is constantly on the Hulk Hogan, but here he looks a bit more normal, more stable, if that makes sense. I don't know.
I don't think anybody should feel that way at work. I don't think the people I work with should feel that way. And I had to make a very difficult choice today. It came at the recommendation of a discipline committee here in AEW, as well as outside legal counsel, who delivered a unanimous recommendation. And
Yikes.
I have followed up on that recommendation. I'm sorry to any fans who are upset by this. I'm sorry to anyone who's upset by this. Despite that, we're going to have a great show tonight on Collision, and we're going to have a great AEW All Out pay-per-view tomorrow here in Chicago. Last weekend was the greatest weekend in AEW history. This is the greatest week in AEW history. We're going to continue the great momentum here tonight on Collision and tomorrow night on All Out pay-per-view. Let's take a look at this huge week.
So then from there, they essentially went into a little montage of what transpired last weekend at All In. But again, let me know how you guys feel about this personally, man. I get it. Now, there's another piece of news that has actually transpired and released today. This actually wasn't even what I was going to show you guys, but this is a news story that literally just came out apparently 2 minutes ago. Apparently at AEW All Out tonight, before the show has even started, security is confiscating CM Punk signs and forcing people to turn their CM Punk shirts inside out or change them in order to enter the United Center. Bruh, tonight's pay-per-view is going to be crazy because I guarantee you that crowd's going to be insane. They either are going to start chanting CM Punk while half of them boo, or they're all going to be all chanting CM Punk, or maybe they might not even do it, but regardless, it's going to be a very interesting show off that alone. In any case, man, I know yesterday when Tony Khan came out, they actually booed him. Jeez. Yikes. Damn. I never seen this clip, so this is my first time. Oh. He's really good at playing the crowd, man.
I always talk about how I'm from this great state. I'm from the great state of Illinois myself.
Damn.
I grew up here. I grew up downstate in Champaign. And to come here to this building was pretty much the biggest deal in the world to me.
So in that clip, Tony Khan was trying to speak, and they were basically booing over his voice. So he sat down in a chair, and he just sat there, and he chilled a minute. And then he started speaking about how he grew up in Chicago. He has a special place in his heart for that building. And he was really getting some real heat there. There were some people cheering, obviously, but I would say it was more like 70-30, maybe even 80-20. 80, boos, 20% applause. I mean, that was completely unexpected. I don't think I've ever really seen a crowd boo him like that until I want to say the night after the media scrum last year. And then, of course, he was in my town and they were essentially announcing, well, not my town, but where I used to live. Anyways, so they were there and they were announcing how the Elite were going to return. And that had a huge 50-50 as well, because people know that that's tied to CM Punk as well back then. So now to add insult to injury, though, we see one of the Bucks taking a lap around the ring. Roll it. Leave it to the Bucks to always figure out a way to make something worse. They're kind of savages, though. Bro took a victory lap. It's also interesting in a way that the day CM Punk gets terminused from AEW, the Young Bucks make their AEW Collision debut. That was very sus. To me, anyway. This is the last part I want to talk about here. So Sports Illustrated reports that sources close to both sides expect a response from CM Punk after the announcement of his firing by AEW yesterday, which holds the potential to be explosive. Now, Survivor Series is in Chicago. A lot of people are saying, well, we're going to see him back in WWE. I don't know about that one, Chief. I don't know. Maybe, but he knows better than to do this stuff in WWE. So in any case, man, let me know how you guys feel about all this. Here's a picture of your disciplinary committee that gave Tony Khan the advisement to fire CM Punk. Then, of course, final moments after CM Punk was leaving All In, he was throwing up the ones, indicating he acknowledges his tribal chief. I'll leave you with that. Peace.